What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I have another playtest video for you guys, and this time it's on the Nike Phantom GX2. Now I did do a first impressions video and like an unboxing video, so you guys want to go check it out and learn more about this boot, go and check out that video. And this is the first time wearing the boot, so I'm going to share with you guys the break-in period and my first initial impressions of the boot. Now I'm really excited to try these boots out just because there isn't a huge difference between the first gen and this gen. I feel like they're very similar, just a few differences here in the upper, but overall they're really comfortable and I'm excited to try these out. So let's just get right into the video. Alright guys, so here I have the cleats on feet, and these honestly are just super comfortable straight out of the box. I know I said the GX are really comfortable, but these are just ever so slightly better in terms of comfort straight out of the box. They do have a bit of a wider midfoot here, and so because of that they just feel a bit more comfortable. They're not like super close to your foot. With the GX1 they were kind of a bit more snug and kind of fit closer to the foot. This time around there is a little bit more width and volume to it. Not a ton, but just it makes the boot a little bit more comfortable. The toe box is still pretty narrow, but I would say there is an improvement with comfort straight out of the box. Now in terms of sizing, I did go true to size and these fit perfectly. And if you do have a bit of a wider foot, like I said, these should be a lot more comfortable than the GX1. Alright, so now we're just gonna go ahead and juggle the ball for a bit. Alright guys, so I've been juggling the ball for a few minutes now, and these boots are just fantastic. The upper is a little bit on the thinner side in my opinion, and so I just feel like I feel these ridges a bit more compared to the Phantom Luna. I could just feel them a little bit when you're juggling. I don't know, that's how I felt. And I feel like it just adds a little bit more like grip to it. I feel like when I was juggling and then kind of just flicking it with my toes, I felt like it spins a little bit more than usual, and so it kind of spun in the air and it kind of threw me off a little bit, but other than that, you know, I got used to it and they were fine. But these are super comfortable right out of the box. Like I don't have any pressure points whatsoever. They feel really soft, really comfortable on feet. Toe box, it is a little bit narrow, but because it has a bit more volume, they're just comfortable. Like I don't have any issues with these. Like I said, the upper feels great. It's a bit thinner this time around, and the grip knit itself still feels pretty sticky. And I feel like even when shooting the ball, I'm gonna have a little bit more grip because of these ridges, but I'll let you guys know once I do start like shooting the ball. Alright guys, so I've been at the field for about like an hour and a half, a little bit more than that this time around, and I've just really enjoyed these boots right here. The Phantom GX2, it doesn't feel so different from the GX1. It does feel very familiar. They're just slight changes, especially to like the shape. There's just more volume in the midfoot. The toe box overall feels a little bit the same, but like I said, there's a little bit more volume this time around. So I just feel like they're just a little bit more comfortable. They're not like hugging your foot so closely this time around, and so I guess if you have like a bit of a wider foot, these will be better in terms of the fit. Now in terms of the feel, they feel pretty similar. I felt a little bit of the ridges when I was shooting the ball a bit harder. I found like it did obviously grip the ball, and I found that it did have more spin on the ball. It was easier to generate spin, just like the Phantom GX1. I can't tell if it's like more or less sticky than the previous model. For me, it kind of feels the same, but overall I'm pretty happy with the boots themselves. Like I said, they feel very similar to the Phantom GX1, especially with the outsole here with the AG outsole. It's basically the same as the GX1. These felt pretty good right out of the box, and the break-in period was pretty much nothing. Like, I didn't have to take these off or anything. I felt no discomfort whatsoever. In terms of performance, they performed pretty well. I found like the lockdown pretty good. It wasn't really lacking. The heel feels pretty good. There was a little bit of movement just when I cut really hard, but that's kind of expected. It's not like a vapor where it's so much structure. Like the knit upper still is pretty soft, and so there's a slight movement, but it's not nothing major, nothing that makes the boot like unplayable. It still feels pretty solid on feet. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with the boot. Is it a major change from the GX1? No, there's slight differences, but overall I think it's a more comfortable boot. If you guys did enjoy this playtest, make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.